It's pretty unreal. This crowd's unreal. I'm just really grateful, honestly, to be able to be here and like make so many of my dreams come true with so many amazing people that have supported me, whether it's my coaches, my teammates, my family. I'm just, filled with a lot of gratitude.
You mentioned this crowd. You play in sold-out arenas everywhere you go, but you got to break this record here at home, 2 hours from where you grew up. How special is that?
It's so special. These fans deserve it. They've supported me since I stepped on campus, and we had big dreams and big aspirations, and we achieved a lot, but we're not done. We're still looking for a little more, and I'm proud of our group. I thought we came out and battled well, and Michigan played well. They made some tough shots, but I thought we responded well and closed out the win.
Your teammates are now all wearing Caitlin Clark shirts. How much does their support mean to you?
They're the cutest. I'm so lucky to be surrounded by people that support me and want me to be the best every single day, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be Caitlin Clark, so they're just as much a part of it as I am, and I seriously love them to death, and like I said earlier, I'd run through fire for those girls.
You always talk about being a young girl who just loved the game of basketball. If she could see you now, what do you think she'd say?
Never stop dreaming, because you can achieve way more than you ever thought, and I get to live that every single day. So, and I still keep dreaming, and I'm 22 years old, so never stop.
Thank you, Caitlin. Congratulations.
Never stop dreaming.
Let's hear it for our NCAA women's basketball all-time leading scorer, number 22, Caitlin Clark!
And then if you're going to go, you might as well keep going and get 49, so... No, I know that all of you are thankful that you've been able to support her, and we're so thankful that we had the opportunity to coach her. She's special, you guys all know it, and I can't say thank you enough to all of you that have been behind 22, but also been behind the Iowa Hawkeyes all year long. So thank you so much.
Okay, I think I speak for fans across the nation, across the globe. Thank you for elevating women's athletics in the way that you have. And thank you for being a Hawkeye. We love having you in the black and gold, that is for sure. I mean, if you can, how are you feeling right now?
I'm just really grateful, thankful for everybody that came out tonight and supports our team night in and night out. This wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for these girls standing right here, my coaches, my fam who's over here. They let me be me every single day, and I'm just lucky I get to wear Iowa on my chest, and Coach Bluter lets me be Caitlin, and yeah, I'm just really grateful, but we got a lot more winning to do, so let's go. I appreciate
y'all. Let's hear it for number 22, Caitlin Clark.
To come. This is one of the most special nights to be in the building at Carver Hawkeye, as you see somebody do what not many have ever been able to do before her.
You break it, you own it. Caitlin Clark owns everything she does, including the women's basketball NCAA all-time scoring record.
I don't know if you can really script it any better, and I thought we played really well tonight, and that our defense could have been a little better, but just to do it in this fashion, I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful to be surrounded by so many people that have kind of been my foundation and everything that I've done since I was a young little girl, and I started crying when watching that video just because I'm just filled with so much gratitude and love, and the way these fans support women's basketball is so special, and yeah, I mean, you all knew I was going to shoot a logo 3 for the record. Come on now.
Take us through the shot. Just we're coming up to the floor. You pull up for the shot. Just take us through beginning to end.
Well, I thought about doing it a couple possessions earlier, but I was a little tired, so I needed to catch my breath a little bit. But yeah, I think I kind of stepped back to my left a little bit and was able to get it off and went in and then celebrated. And I honestly thought Coach Bluter was going to call the timeout before I had to go play defense, but she didn't, so I had to go play defense. But honestly, warming up, my shot just felt good, so I knew it was going to be kind of one of those nights, and kind of played with a little bit more pep in my step, and I knew that's what this team needed after coming off of a loss, and just lucky. Like my teammates, I'm just so thankful. They let me be me, and I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for them. So, yeah, I'm just really thankful.
Did you go into the game wanting to get it done quickly? So, I mean, it was less than 3 minutes.
Honestly, like, that was never really my goal to get it done really fast, but made my first couple shots, so was able to get another one up pretty fast, and it was nice to get it done there fairly quick so we could just kind of move on and focus on winning the basketball game. And I think you got to give Michigan a lot of credit. They played really well. They made a lot of tough shots tonight, and you know, they didn't make it easy on us. We switched up our defense a lot. But what I'm most proud of is, you know, they played box and one, and we didn't freak out. We just did us. What we've worked on all week, and we made some tough shots. And honestly, our lead grew when they went to the box and won. And I think that just shows the area of growth that we took a stride in and got better in. So I'm proud of our team. And, you know, I still think there's a lot of things we can clean up on defense. But other than that, not really.
Did you at least give Hannah a heads up that her record was going down today?
She said she passed the torch to me, so I was like, oh, Hannah, that's so kind of you. But Hannah will break my record. She better break my record playing here for another couple of years. And Hannah's just hilarious. She's asked why I had to do that, but I should have made a couple more layups, honestly. So I think that just speaks to our culture and the team Coach Bluter's built here is, you know, you just want to see your teammates succeed. And, you know, I was so happy for her the other night. And, you know, I'm perfectly fine with Hannah going out and scoring 50 next game. So hopefully she does that.
Caitlin, you've garnered a ton of media attention. I don't know how much of it you read or watch, but I guess standing there watching the video, having people say nice things about you, like, how did you process that, and were you aware it was coming?
I was not aware it was coming. And I think that's what kind of hits you, like, when it hits you the most is, like, and, yeah, there's been so many famous and cool people and people I idolize, you know, growing up that say a lot of really nice things about me. But when it's people that have had your back through the ups and downs and been there every step of the journey, whether it was good or bad, and have seen the hard days, have seen the good days, and I think that's when it means the most. My teammates, my Mon and McKenna that are in there, the two people that I've given so much to this program, and, you know, without those two, I don't know where I am, and Kate and Gab and our coaches, and obviously my parents, like my two brothers, like it just makes me pretty emotional. And like I said, I think that hits a lot closer to home just because, you know, they've seen me go through some really hard losses, some really great wins, but also they've been there pushing me to be my very best and allowing me to dream ever since I was, you know, a young girl playing with all the boys growing up. So it's just really special, and I didn't plan on crying tonight, but it got me a little bit.
I want to follow up on that. Coach, you're talking about as a little girl. What would 6-year-old Caitlin Clark think of you, 22-year-old Caitlin Clark?
Oh man, that's a great question. I think they would pinch myself to, like, make me wake up from this dream. And, you know, even when we go lose at Nebraska, like, I still wake up and I'm so thankful every single day because, like, I don't know, like, I'm playing in front of 15,000 people. I get to do it with my best friends. I get to play the game that I absolutely love more than anything. And I know one day basketball is going to end. So, you know, one game, one win, one loss never, you know, gets me too high or too low. And I think that's just been the kind of the story of my career. And that's been something I've had to learn is be able to stay steady and stay calm for this team. And, yeah, I think I'm just thankful more than anything. I think my 6-year-old self would be proud of where I am, maybe not be surprised, maybe be surprised at the magnitude that I'm on right now, but also I was the same competitive, fiery person that I am today, so not much has ever really changed in that regard, but I think it would just be proud and, you know, proud of the way I've worked for this more than anything. You know, nothing was ever given, and just work hard every single day and try to make your dreams come true.
What did you say to her?
The focus of everything's kind of been on you the last few weeks especially, but for a lot of the season. Does it feel like this is a kind of a perfect time to now have to focus on Iowa and maybe the team as opposed to just constantly
Absolutely, I would love that. And I think, you know, obviously getting this record is tremendous and has to be celebrated, and there's been so many people to come before me and, you know, lay such a great foundation for women's basketball, and that has to be celebrated too. And I'm just very thankful for that. But like you said, like, we're getting into the best part of basketball season. Like, these are the times where, you know, your team really shows who they are, and I always believe Coach Bluter has us playing our best basketball end of February, beginning of March, and into March, and I really think we are. Obviously, you know, you lose a game here and there, but that's what makes you learn, and that's what makes you get better, and absolutely, I think, you know, Iowa basketball is at such a high right now, and it's so fun to watch, and people love supporting it, and, you know, we have, you know, some fun home games left. We got to go on the road for 2 really great tests, and you know, just trying to enjoy every single second, because this team is special, and even Kate and Gab and Molly, they've given so much to this program that they need to be celebrated too, and they don't always get the light to shine really bright on them, and they should, because, you know, I'm nowhere without those 3, and yeah, I think that's really important, and, you know, going forward, you know, it's all Iowa basketball, and that's what it should be.
Caitlin, do you vividly remember the first game you played here, and how did you get from there to here?
Yeah, I do. You and I. There was like no one here. I saw some clips of me playing the other day. I was like, oh man, I look a lot different. My hair's a lot longer. I'm very, very scrawny. I have absolutely no muscle definition. But a lot of my game is the exact same. So that was funny to watch. And it's crazy how fast time flies, and I think that's the biggest thing. It feels like just yesterday I was playing that game with nobody in the stands and having to wear a mask on the bench and only our parents here. But it's just kind of cool to see the evolution of, you know, what this has become, and it takes time to build something like this, and obviously Coach Bluter has built such a great program here, but you know, I feel like we've kind of taken it to another level. The fandom has gone to another level, and it's been cool to kind of watch that evolution since I've stepped on campus as well.
How early into today's game did you really decide that you were going to go for this record, and was it just a feel thing or a decision?
I think, well, honestly, during warm-ups, like, my shot felt pretty good, so, like, usually, like, as a shooter, like, you know, like, the ball just comes off your hand a little better some nights other than others, and yeah, when you make a couple shots as a shooter, like, it's like a green light just to get another one up, and that's exactly what it was, so I'm glad I made my first 3, and just kind of launched the second and went for it and went in, and yeah, I guess the rest is history. So.
Normally an emotional person, and like.
Not really. I'm not that emotional.
So I was just curious, like, what was the one thing that kind of made you cry, or 2?
Definitely my parents at the beginning. That's definitely what got me, and my brothers for sure. So.
Thanks,
yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming. Really appreciate it.
Coach Bluter's next.